Hello everyone and welcome back to Mr. Motor Geek. So in this video, we are going to look in detail about the all-new 2020 Hyundai i20. And right now we are in Chandra Hyundai at Coimbatore and I have given the contact details below in the description. So for further bookings and details, do contact them. So the new i20 looks simply stunning and gorgeous in terms of design, and Hyundai has done a really great job in designing this car. And this happens to be the third generation of the Hyundai i20, and with this update they have given a fresh and a new design. And the car's front end looks really good and has a dynamical design. And even the design of the headlight looks really good. You get an eagle shaped blackened out headlights which looks really good, and it has been provided on full LED units along with the projector setup which looks really good and super bright on night times. And these headlights are the best in terms of design. And the fog lamps have been provided on a normal halogen setup, so it would have been better if that has been provided on a LED units. And other than that, you get a massive front grille up in the front, and it has been finished on a gloss black color. And Hyundai's logo has been placed boldly at the center. And looking at the front end design at the center, it might remind you of the Hyundai Verna's design, but still I'm not sure whether everyone feels like that. So if you feel like that, then do comment below. And for sporty look, this car gets a gloss black treatment on the lower part which looks really good. And you get these round shaped fog lamps which has been fitted on a black panel of a triangle design. And it has functional vents on offer. And right over here at the corner of the headlight there's i20 being written. And then overall you can spot a lot of areas in this car where there's i20 badging being provided. And another highlight is that this car gets 16-inch alloy wheels with the diamond cut alloy wheel design. And the design is very much suitable and looks great in this car. And you get ventilated disc brakes at the front, but at the rear there's only drum brakes being provided. But still the size of the tire remains the same of what you can see in the front wheels. And this is the side profile of the car, which looks absolutely stunning and awesome. And Hyundai has designed it really well by giving the sharps and cuts on the sides, and it looks way more aerodynamic. In fact, this is one of the best looking hatchbacks currently in the segment. And once again, with the sharp cuts of design, looks sleek and smooth in terms of design when compared to the previous generation, and looks way more appealing. And the overall length of the i20 is just millimeters smaller than 4 meters. And to be precise, it's just 4,992 mm in length. So the overall length has been increased by 10 mm, and even the wheelbase has been increased to the same length. And for sporty and aesthetic purposes, they have given the black cladding on the lower part of the body. And even the ground clearance is pretty much decent and would be very suitable for our Indian roads. And currently, i20 happens to be the one and only hatchback which gets shark fin antenna. And this car doesn't have a proper spoiler, but still it has been designed sharply, which looks like a one. And right over here, there's some gloss black treatment being provided, which looks really good and appealing. And the side view mirrors of this car has been finished on body color along with the black color treatment on the lower part, and the design is actually very good. And since the mirrors are larger, they offer a very good visibility. And the indicators have been provided in LEDs, which is actually very bright. And all the 4 door handles have been finished on chrome, which looks really good. But the request sensors for the passive entry has been provided only on the driver's side doors. And this car gets Z-shaped tail light, which looks striking in this car and looks very appealing for sure. And it is one of the best designs, I would say. And during night times, the tail light looks absolutely stunning as the same way the headlights are. It is very bright and feels striking for sure, but the indicators aren't LEDs and happens to be normal bulbs. And right now, just look at the taillights of this car. It looks absolutely gorgeous and it's very striking. In fact, the design of the all LED units looks simply stunning, and it is one of the best designs of this segment. And both the Z-shaped taillights of this car has been joined by a gloss black finished bar along with the silver lining which is provided down below. And right over here, the Hyundai's logo has been placed boldly at the center. And the fuel tank's opening has been placed very uniquely, being merged along with the taillights. So the design is unique and it's definitely a new thinking. And all over the outer part of the windows, there's silver color chrome lining being provided, which looks really rich and giving a premium look. And on the lower part of the rear side, there's a gloss black treatment being provided along with a fin type design, which looks really sporty, along with the reflectors being placed on both the sides. And this is the boot of the car, having a total capacity of around 311 liters, which is pretty much respectable for a hatchback of this size. And on the left side, there's Bose speakers being provided, and on the right side, and the audio quality is absolutely stunning in this car. On the right side, there's a light placement being given along with the hook on side of that. And the spare wheel is placed right over here and happens to be a smaller size than the normal tires. This happens to be a 15-inch tire, and there's definitely cost cutting being done by Hyundai. And these are the car's rear seats, and the seats have been finished on a fabric material, and this happens to be a 1.2 liter Kappa Asta unit, whereas on the Turbo GTI variants you get leather seats. But still the seats are very comfy and cushioned, and there's quite a lot of space on offer than compared to the other hatchbacks. There's good amount of knee room and leg room on offer, where passengers would be able to sit very comfortably, and there will not be an issue for passengers who are up to 6 feet tall. And right over here, there's 2 adjustable headrests being provided, and even the space offered by the parcel shelf is pretty much decent. But the center headrest is missing, which should be provided. And right over here, there's a center armrest with twin cup holders being provided, but I can't show you because of the plastic covers, so sorry for that. And in this car, there's rear AC vents being provided, and below that there's a slight storage on offer too to keep your stuff. And also a USB charging slot has been provided, and the door panels has been finished on all black color, which is neat and clean in terms of design, but still there's a lot of hard touch plastics, and you will not be able to find the soft touch plastics anywhere. So Hyundai should have definitely improved in that criteria by providing soft touch materials. And this car gets Bose speakers, and trust me, the audio quality is absolutely stunning, and the door pockets are decently sized, and 1 liter bottles would definitely fit in. And the door handles of this car has been finished on a gloss black color, so it would have been better if it has been provided on a silver color or a chrome treatment. And one cool feature is that this car gets an electric sunroof, which opens very wide and brings down a lot of air inside the cabin. And the front door panels also has the same design as you would see in the rear door panels. It has been provided on an all black color, but the door pockets are larger than the ones on the rear, so that you get a lot of space to keep your stuff, and also 1 liter bottles would definitely fit in. And also this car gets ambient lighting, which looks really cool, and the buttons have been finished on a matte black color, and the quality is pretty decent, I would say. And the door handles has been finished on a gloss black color, and this is the car's dashboard, which is again finished on all black color, and the design is absolutely stunning, and it is one of the best designs of the segment. And this all black theme definitely suits the interior of this car. But still, you can spot a lot of hard touch plastics on offer, and Hyundai could have definitely made use of the soft touch materials. And other than that, there's no issues about the dashboard. And the AC lining has been provided all over the dashboard, which looks cool in terms of design and looks superb. And these are the car's front seats, which has been provided on fabric material, but on the turbo variants you would get leather seats on offer. And the seats are very comfortable and cushioned, and the passenger definitely will not feel any strain while sitting over longer duration or going for a long drive. On comfort levels, there will not be any compromisation on Hyundai cars, and the same has been carried on this i20. And this is the car's 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It's again the best in its class, and it is very sleek and smooth to operate. And it gets a lot of features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth connectivity, aux, USB, connected car features, GPS navigation system, and much more. And this happens to be one of the biggest touchscreens when compared to the other cars of the segment. And the brightness levels are also really good and feels very sleek and smooth to operate. And this car gets ventilated glove box, and also the size is pretty decent. And the controls for the air conditioning has been provided right over here, and the buttons have been finished on a matte black color along with the blue lighting being provided. And this car gets wireless charging pad for mobile phones, which is the first in the segment. Also, it gets smart air purification system being provided. And right over here, there's a small storage space on offer below the center armrest to keep your stuff. And this is the car's steering wheel, which is the same unit as you can see in the Hyundai Creta, and the design actually looks really good. And this happens to be the instrument cluster of the car, which has been provided on full digital unit and looks very good. The speedometer is provided on the left, the tachometer is provided on the right side, and there's multi-information display being provided on the center. And the car which we saw at first, the white i20, happens to be a 1.2 liter Kappa unit, whereas this car happens to be the 1 liter Turbo GTI unit with a DCT transmission. Looks and design wise, there aren't any much of changes, but there's slight cosmetic updates being provided on the interiors, and also there'll be leather seats being provided. And right over here, there's a turbo batching being given. And coming to the fuel efficiency part, it has been claimed that the 1.2 liter Kappa unit returns on a mileage of 17.4 km per liter as per ARAI, whereas the 1 liter Turbo GTI unit returns on a mileage of 18 km per liter, which is pretty much respectable. Whereas the diesel option has a claimed mileage of around 25.4 km per liter, which is actually really good. So the all-new 2020 Hyundai i20 is really good in terms of looks and design, and Hyundai has really improved a lot in terms of build quality. So in my point of view, Hyundai has done a really amazing work on all criterias in this i20. In fact, when compared to the other hatchbacks of this segment, I would say that the i20 is one step ahead in all criterias when compared to the other hatchbacks of this segment. But the car's major drawback happens to be the price point. The on-road price of the base variant is around 7.8 lakhs, which is really high, And the car which we are looking right now, the 1.2 liter Kappa unit has an on-road price of around 11.3 lakhs at Coimbatore. But the 1 liter turbo DCT unit has an on-road price of an humongous 13.5 lakhs on-road. So when compared to the other hatchbacks of this segment, the i20's pricing is really high and also extremely aggressive, and it is the only perspective of which it will make the buyers to think on purchasing this car. And other than that, there is no issues on this car, and Hyundai has done really good in designing this i20, and I will give a detailed drive review of this i20 in the next video. So until then, stay tuned, and that's all everyone. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. So see you guys in the next video.